Hello students, today in this class we are going to start our first chapter, biology chapter of class 10, life processes. So today is the introductory class, so we will see that what are the things we are going to cover in this chapter. Life processes. Life processes is the processes which is required to make anything living, which is required to make any to sustain the living criteria of any matter. So these are very important processes which make anyone living. So first of all, we have to study about that what are how can we differentiate living and non-living things. So generally, in the general term, until now we have studied that we categorize in some basic criteria like they can living thing can grow, living thing can move, living thing can reproduce, but non-living things can't do these things. But these criteria are having lots of exceptions. So let me tell you the exceptions. Like mountains are grow in their size. Okay. What about but they are not living? What about the couples, those who are not able to reproduce? Are they are not living? They are living, but they are showing their exceptional case. Third thing is that what about us when we are sitting, we are not moving anywhere else? What about the plant which not changes their position? But they all are living, but they are not moving. They are not changing their positions. So these are some exceptions through which we can't take it as a category to differentiate living and non-living. So there are some basic characteristics, defining characteristics which can be defined at which is living and non-living, that is metabolism. Metabolism. So what is metabolism? It is a defining characteristics of living beings. Metabolism are the chemical reactions which occurs in the body. Metabolism is the sum total of chemical reactions which is important to make anything living. So in everybody, in everything, there is a metabolic activities taking place where every the cells are something is constructed, something is destructed. So there is a metabolic activity, and these metabolic activities are also known as molecular movement. Molecular movement. So living being shows this metabolic activity. It means there is always some construction and destruction process of chemical reactions are taking place. In non-living things cannot shows these things. In the non-living things there no any chemical reaction, no any metabolic activities are going takes place. So this is the defining characteristics to differentiate living from non-living. Second one is self-repairing. Self-repairing. This is also very important characteristics of non-living beings. If a table or chair get damaged, we have to take it for to make it repair. It doesn't having a property to repair itself. But a living thing shows that there is a self-repairing capacity. They can repair their whenever you get injury on the skin, your skin, your injury get heal and repair. The skin get repaired. So there is a repair maintenance of the body is always take place. So metabolic activities, metabolic is a defining characteristic through which we can differentiate living and non-living. So we can say that living thing shows metabolic activity, and this metabolic activity is a metabolism is a chemical reactions taking place in our body. So these metabolism consist of two types of reaction: anabolic and catabolic. So here in anabolic, there is always a construction of anything has happened, construction of new cell, formation of new bonds takes place. Here in the catabolic, there is a destruction of anything, means there is a breakdown, destruction, we call it breakdown of substance takes place. So metabolism is the sum total of catabolism and anabolism, and this is only the criteria, this is only the characteristic that shows by the living things, but these are not shown by the non-living things. So this is, here we are going to study that what are the metabolic activities occur in our body, and these metabolic activity is very important to maintain the living criteria of anything, any matter, and these metabolism and these living criteria maintained by the processes, this is called life process, and all the process, all the activities, all the metabolic activities which is required to maintain the living being of anything, that process is called life processes. So here we are going to study about life processes. What are the life processes? So life process, we are going to study about nutrition, respiration, circulation, and excretion. So for the metabolic activity, for construction, destruction, breakdown, and construction of living beings, any chemical things occurs in our body, we need energy. So here for the energy, we study about the nutrition, that how we obtain the food, how it get complex substance get digested, and what the nutrients we get. Now then we study about the circulation, because all the cell in our body, our body is a multicellular organism. So all the cell needs nutrients to perform any activity. So we study about the circulation, that how through blood and through heart, how these things move all over our body. All the nutrients move to our body. Next we study about the respiration. Now we are knowing that in the respiration what happens, we study about it, that these nutrients break down in the cell and they produce ATP, the energy, in the presence of oxygen. So we will study about respiration, and then lastly we are going to study about excretion, that there is a removal of unwanted substance which is formed due to the metabolic activity, but which is not required for the body, and they get eliminated, they are removed from the body. So we will study about this excretion. So here we are going to study about all the metabolic activities which occur in our body, and which is very important to maintain and sustain the living criteria of anything. So here in this life process, we are going to study about nutrition, because energy is required to maintain these metabolic activities. Then respiration, here we will how these nutrients get digested and then they are passed, here the circulation, how they pass to our all part of the body, body cell, and then in the body cell these nutrients get break down and they produce ATP, which is required to perform activity. Each cell required energy to perform activity. And then we lastly study about the excretion, that how these unwanted substances get removed from our body. This is not required. So this is all about the introductory class about the life processes. Thank you.